BIR box is concerned, what is the pleasure of? Insofar as the BIR box is concerned, this box was turned over to the Senate as part of the documents, including the articles of impeachment. However, the court is not yet in custodia lehis of this box, given that there is no lawful order issued by the court for this box to be turned over to the Senate. More so that it is not yet offered in evidence, not even as of yet marked. The chair therefore orders that the BIR box, closed, sealed, and as it is received, be sent back to the BIR, or the Bureau of Internal Revenue, without prejudice to any action that the court may take if a motion will be filed by either party for the issuance of a subpoena, and we shall await action, if any, by the BIR Commissioner should that time come. So ordered. Now, insofar as the subpoena requested by the prosecution for the two NBI agents, may I request the clerk of court to kindly read the motion for the issuance of subpoena ad testificandum.
The prosecution, to the undersigned public prosecutors, respectfully requests the issuance of subpoenas ad testificandum, directing the following witnesses to appear and testify before the Honorable Impeachment Court on July 6, July 7, and July 8, 2026 at 2 p.m. as their testimonies are material, relevant, and necessary to establish the allegations under Article 4 of the Articles of Impeachment, as well as matters necessarily incidental thereto, and for purposes of the identification and authentication of other evidence before the Impeachment Court. Number 1, Attorney Jeremy C. Lotok, Regional Director, National Bureau of Investigation. Number 2, John Mark Kalilong, Senior Agent, National Bureau of Investigation. Respectfully submitted, Quezon City for Pasay City, July 1, 2026.
We are not in receipt of any reservation or objection on the part of the respondent, counsel for respondent rather. However, Chair would like to ask the prosecutors, do you only request for a subpoena ad testificandum or a subpoena duces tecum as well?
If I understand the record, Your Honor, please, it is a subpoena both for ad testificandum and duces tecum.
The motion filed
Your
by
Honor.
the prosecutors is only for a subpoena ad testificandum. That's why the chair is clarifying.
Your Honor.
I stand corrected, if Your Honor, please. It's just
Counsel
for ad
for respondent?
testificandum.
Counsel for respondent?
If I may, Your Honor, just to set
Please
the record
proceed.
straight, the presiding officer earlier inquired mentioned that the court is not in receipt of any objection from the respondent, but just to set the record straight, the respondent has not received any copy of the request for subpoena being mentioned today, Your Honor.
Na-serve natin, di ba?
Were we able? What we received, Your Honor, was a manifestation containing the list of the witnesses of the prosecution for July 6, 7, and 8, Your Honor. And so it would be impossible for the defense or the respondent to object or to even comment on a request that we were not served with any copy with.
The two witnesses against whom a subpoena has been requested by the prosecution were mentioned in the pre-trial brief of the prosecution and was not commented on by the respondents in their pre-trial brief. But if you do have any objections now, the court would be more than glad, or reservations, the court would be more than glad to hear it before ruling on the motion for the issuance of a subpoena
That's
on these
fine.
two NBI agents.
This point, Your Honor, that's fine. We'll just place on record our objections as the testimonial evidence is presented.
One voice, one purpose. Proud, 100% DDS supporter. I am the Sard Admirer. Follow my channel para sa bayan